What's up, everyone? And today I'm bringing to you a Megalith deck profile. Now, Megalith is a deck I actually believe has a lot of potential. For one thing, after testing this deck, it can survive hand traps, so it's definitely got a lot going for it. And it's got a very unique playstyle, how most ritual decks use ritual spells to summon them. The Megaliths don't do that. The Megalith ritual monsters themselves are the ritual spells, essentially. But before we get into the video, I'd just like to remind you to subscribe. Because, I don't know. Just subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into the deck profile. First off, I run 3 Megalith full. Now, all the Megaliths have an effect too, where you can ritual summon a Megalith monster from your hand or deck using attributing monsters from your hand or field. All of them have to use themselves as the part of the requirement, except for full. Now, full has the additional effect when it is ritual summoned to add 1 Megalith ritual monster from your deck to from your grave to your hand. I also run 3 Ophiel. Ophiel, when it is ritual summoned, you can add a Megalith monster from deck to hand. I run 3 Oak. Oak, when it is ritual summoned, you can draw 1, discard 1. I also run 1 Haggith, which is your searcher for spells and Megalith spells and traps. I run the 1 Artron and the 1 Bethor. Now, the 2 bigger ones have an effect to where they can discard to become a ritual spell, essentially. And this one, when a ritual, I think it's just when a whenever the opponent activates the card effect that targets the card I control, I can negate the activation. And this one is the one that destroys. I also run the 1 Cyber Angel Benton to help search out the Vanity's Ruler. I run 2 Incantation Chalice Slime. Chalice Slime, you can ritual summon this card with Incantation Inception, which you don't really do. But you can reveal this card, discard 1 card, and if you do special summon an imp monster from your deck. So this is really good for getting your imps to the field. Speaking of imps, I run 2 Talismandra, 2 Candle, and the 1 Pencil Plume. Now, this one searches your ritual monsters, this one searches ritual spells, and this one adds ritual monsters from grave to hand. I also run 3 Vanity's Ruler. Yeah, I run 3. Mainly because the Megalith, they don't really have a whole lot in archetype. And I want to see Vanity's Ruler every single turn. And if I open multiple of them, I can just use it for a ritual summon. So this is definitely a card that I max out. I'm probably the only person who maxes it out. Everyone probably runs that 1, which I kind of question why. And also with running 3, it's easier to dig off of Pot of Prosperity. I run 2 Manju, and if I don't have a Vanity's Ruler, then Manju is going to be my normal summon of choice. I also run 3 Ash Blossom for hand trap, as well as a Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Because I do run Dragoon in this. Moving on to the spells, I run 3 Pot of Prosperity because I do have a lot of extra deck space. There's only a few cards in the extra deck I really use. I also run 2 Preparations of Rites. This one you can add a ritual spell card from your deck to hand and then add 1 ritual monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand whose name is listed on the ritual spell. I also run a Preparation of Rites, which is add a level 7 ritual monster, and then you can add a ritual spell from grave to hand. Run the 1 Megalith Unformed. Megalith Unformed allows you to ritual summon a Megalith ritual monster by attributing monsters from your hand or field whose total equals exactly twice its level. So if you want a level 2, you gotta tribute level 4. I run the 1 Megalith Portal. The first time each ritual summon monster will be destroyed by battle, each turn it is not destroyed and has an additional effect to if you ritual summon a monster, you target a ritual monster in your grave, add it to your hand. I also run 1 Incantation Inception and 1 Red Ice Fusion. Moving on to the extra deck. I run 1 Dugaris, the Timeless. This card actually works pretty well with Megalith, because you can also use it to, let's say you have to send Vandy's Ruler to the grave off of a ritual summon. And then you can just bring it back with Dugaris. Also run 1 Gaga Cowboy, a Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, of course the 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon for the Dragoon play. Now the rest is more or less just a bunch of good links, like Forte Anaconda, the IP Masquerena package with the Masquerena, Phoenix, Cerberus, and Unicorn. I also run 1 Crusader Equinox, 1 Knight Crusader Aeromax, Borlo Dragon, Underworld Goddess, Appaloosa, and Access Code. Most of this is just good cards to run, essentially. So that's it for my Megalith deck. What do you think about this deck? Think it's pretty good? Do you think it's pretty odd that I'm running 3 Vandy's Ruler? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video I make. Bye.